Hello everyone. Today we will be presenting our final year project presentation for the course DFT 50114, which is the integrated project. Today I will be first explaining the contents in these slides. We have introduction, problem statement, objectives, solution, product demonstration, and novelty and commercial potential. So let's dive into the introduction. Our team consists of me myself in the middle, which is Javier Lazarus, the left side Chen Jun Long, which is my team partner, and on the right side is our supervisor, which is Sir Muhammad Izzat bin Muhammad Fauzi. Okay. And the title for our project today is iHome Monitoring and Controller. Let's continue to the introduction. Why did we choose our project? Okay, so the introduction is the first home appliances invented was from 1879, which is the incandescent light bulb, and it is invented by E. Richardson. Why do we talk about this? We'll talk on the next part. Okay, the second one is invented, which is the electric iron, invented by Henry W. Seeley, and so on. As the year progresses, there are more and more home appliances that have been invented by many inventors of the world to make our lives easier. But when it comes to too much new technologies, then too many appliances will cause more electrical energy waste, especially all household appliances, which only be controlled by their own independent switches. As we all know that the switches that we just click on and off, that is what we call independent switches. During the COVID-19 pandemic started, the frequency of using household appliances become more frequent. Yes, as we all know, when the pandemic started, people started to work from home and study from home. So they just usually roaming in their houses instead of going to their workplace or study. Because people are busy focusing on work and study, they have forgotten whether the appliances that have been used are turned off or on. Because most of the people tend to forget. Um, they have dilemmas of whether they already turned on or off the switches. There are no remote control function, status checking function, and timing automation function used, and they cannot conveniently be controlled anytime and anywhere. This causes the use of electrical appliances to be inefficient and causes more energy waste, as I mentioned earlier. Okay, next. So the solution for these problems is the iHome monitoring and controller. The problem statement for the explanation that I explained earlier is, for an example, every family member had to study and work at home during the COVID-19 pandemic, and this will lead to wasting electrical in a more serious matter. Every household appliances are controlled by independent switches, which has no interconnection control method for each household electric appliances. People tend to forget that they have not turned off the switch after use, especially the light bulbs in the toilet or in any other room. And the last one, when they thought that they already had turned off the lights, they will eventually ignore this matter and let waste of electrical energy. For an example here, that this table that I created, this diagram that I've created, um, usually in Malaysia, or I don't know, in modern houses, we don't really have an indoor garage. We usually have outdoor garages, so we don't really close everything here. We just put a roof here so that the car don't actually get the rain when the rain falls. So we will usually put one LED or a light bulb here, but when people turn on over here, when the sun is already out, it is bright outside, so we don't really see if the light has been turned off or on yet. Most people tend to leave their light bulbs on, and that causes electrical energy waste. Same goes to this room. They don't know because they don't really enter the room. Maybe someone used the room before, but they tend to forget whether they turn on or off yet. Okay, so what is our objectives for this project? Is to develop a system that can supervise all household appliances. Let certain automatic timing functions enabled. For example, the garage light, whether during the day it will turn off, then during the night it will automatically turn on. And the third one is solving remote control related problems, because most of remote control, which is the IR remote control, they have many restriction, heavily based on the range. So if you don't aim on the correct range, then the IR remote cannot send signals to the hardware. Okay. So the solution in our project is able to display the status of the power for home appliances, whether it is turned on or off. It will get the information from the relay, so it will tell whether it is turned on or off. The second one is the user can set power on or off secluded function. As I mentioned earlier, they can set the timing, whether when is the time for them to turn on or off the light bulb outside the garage. And the last one is remotely control the home appliances by using MQTT dash from anywhere, anytime. This is to help remote control situations where we can control anywhere and anytime by using an application from our smartphone devices. So this is the product demonstration. The product demonstration will be demonstrated by Chen Jun Long, which is my partner, but I will be posting it on the next video, so stay tuned. Okay, I will be explaining a bit inside of our product. So the first one is, as you can see here, this is the product. We can actually place this relay from at another room, but in this project we just use one because it's very hard to display. So what does this project does? So as you can see here, we have two relay modules, which is the MQTT01, ESP01, ESP01 2 relay channel and a 4 relay channel, and another one is the ESP32. As you can see here, the ESP32 will be the server for this project, and these two will be the client. Also, same goes to the user smartphone. The first thing is the user need to have a Wi-Fi connection and a power source. Then they can start the hardware and software better. They can start they can start our project fluently. As you can see here, DSP32 will be communicating with both of these two relay, or the user can add more if they want to. The first thing is DSP32 will be sending data to the Wi-Fi, then the Wi-Fi will be connected to the internet, which sends to the MQTT broker, so that the phone can contact with the DSP32 by using this application, which is the MQTT dash. Then if the light bulb is turned on, then it will send a status saying it's turned on for this light. And if it user turns off the light, then it will send the status turn off. The user can also control from here, from this part, and the timing function will be explained in the video later. Okay, that's the short briefing from this product demonstration. We'll be continuing with the novelty. The novelty is our project is flexible in the number of relays. We can add or remove. We can add more or remove some. The second one is to we can communicate multiple ESP01, then receive commands from a single ESP32. Then we can use both traditional switches and remotely control from a smartphone. For the commercial potential, um, we can be a consultant and a contractor for our IoT device. We can do maintenance services, main house power controller for a smart home, and be a home monitoring IoT distributor. Thank you for listening. This is all from our demonstration, and I will let the next demonstration part to my partner Chen Jun Long.
Guna app untuk switch on and off. Lepas tu set timer, masukkan masa and tekan set. Lepas tu pilih mana satu mau on and on-kan timer. Sekarang set masa untuk off. Lepas tu pilih mana satu mau off. On-kan semua timer. Tunggu masa sampai. Tengok status dalam app. Lepas tu tunggu masa off. Status boleh tengok dalam app on atau off. Sekarang guna push button untuk switch on and off kan. Dia juga boleh guna app untuk switch off. Push button also can switch off. Ini guna original switch untuk control. Sekarang demo keadaan breakout atau internet disconnect. Boleh guna original switch untuk on atau off. Tapi push button tak boleh guna. Sekarang on semula. Tunggu ESP on. Dan tunggu connection dia. Sekarang sudah connect. Boleh guna lagi push button untuk control switch on and off. Guna app pun boleh control. Lepas tu push button pun boleh tutup balik. Guna app pun boleh off kan